I'm Alessandra Barrett, Senior Content Editor for JOC. I'm with Jack Oney, CEO of Oney Consulting. Thanks for sitting down with me today, Jack.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
In today's panel, you discussed the Amazon effect and your thoughts that it is a bit overblown. How can you break that down for me a bit?
Sure. Well, let's put that in context, right? I mean, certainly my own household is proof that everyone loves Amazon, right? But in the context of in-transit visibility is where the Amazon effect is often mentioned. And the reality is that people aren't using Amazon and not loving Amazon because they can see where their shipment is every second. And in fact, most of the text messages you get are more EDI based, and they're saying it has been shipped. I think what people love about Amazon, myself included, is that you know that when you order something in 2 days, it's going to arrive in 2 days. So let's say if you had that party on Saturday, you can confidently order on Tuesday and know that it's going to be there. Wednesday, maybe Thursday, you're cutting it close, right? So it's really about the fact that they make shipment promises and they live up to those. And I think that's really what we're looking for. Of course, the ordering online and everything else is absolutely important, but it's really that assurance that shipment will be there as promised that I think people have grown to love.
So why that works is it matches up with what the customer really wants.
Sure.
Zooming out a bit, what do you think about the landscape of TMS systems and visibility? What do the customers really want versus what they need?
Yeah, so I think in the way of customers being the shippers, for example, a lot of TMS systems are stood up to support a lot of the sourcing activities where maybe you have sourced ocean and then separately you've sourced trucking and air and the like. I think where, again, the Amazon effect really is about, as you just mentioned, it's about elevating the expectations of the consumer, and such is true with shippers and then the people to whom we ship to. I think one thing that would be really interesting in an Amazon Prime kind of way is the ability to say on any given shipment, I'd like this next day, I'd like this 5 days, 7 days. And through that, be able to make some pricing decisions around how much do I want to spend on this particular shipment.
What do you see in the next 5 to 10 years?
I mean, certainly AI, I think, is going to be a big portion of that. But if I look beyond that, an extension of the in-transit visibility piece for which much of the conference is about, I think we really got to look at the bottlenecks. There's a lot said about tracking a shipment while it's moving. But more importantly, I think, is looking at the bottlenecks of the place of origin and destination. So if you're a trucker and you go into a facility and you want to offload, you're often waiting 2 hours just to go the last quarter mile to get through the gate-in process, another 20 minutes to get past the gate, and often then 2 hours waiting to get unloaded or perhaps your next shipment. I think as shippers, we really owe it to ourselves and the industry to get faster turnarounds. There's a lot of wasted time and money there. So I think looking at that problem and bringing with it both IoT and in-transit visibility and AI, I think that's really going to be game-changing.
Thanks for taking time to sit down with me today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you.
I've been speaking with Jack Oney, CEO of Oney Consulting.